dugsiga boardingka iyo maalinlaha ah ee Amano boarding and day.
Hello Form 1s, welcome to our lesson, our geography lesson today. My name is Teacher Eric and we shall be doing a revision of what we did last time in our lesson. Actually, the lesson was about clouds, and to begin with, we shall be looking at also what clouds are, the meaning of the word cloud, and we shall be looking at how clouds are formed. Now, to kickstart our lesson here, look at the meaning of clouds. In our lesson last time, we said that clouds are actually meaning that a mass of tiny water droplets or droplets of water or ice particles which are suspended in the free atmosphere. The key word here that we shall be looking at is the word suspended. Suspended. That means that actually the mass of water droplets are hanging in the free atmosphere. Okay? Now, having said that, then this is also what we talked about, that whenever you see clouds, anytime you see clouds, then we must be able to differentiate that there are those clouds that are found either lower near the surface, there are those that are found very high up, and you must have seen what clouds are, and you must have seen them everywhere, wherever you are. When you look up just in the space above you, you must have seen clouds. Now, here is just a very short motion picture, or a motion actually video showing what clouds are. And here, look at how it moves. These are actually clouds. These are clouds. You can see there are those that are gray in color. We can see some white in it. They are varied. Some of them are thick. And that means that we shall be looking at the appearance and the size and shape. All those aspects will be used to describe what clouds are. Now, here, look at that. Very interesting that clouds are actually formed, you see, when water vapor or moisture in the atmosphere condenses. Now, what happens, or what is the meaning, the actual meaning of the word to condense? You must have learned this in your sciences. The word to condense, actually, or condensation, is the process where water vapor, right, changes into a liquid state. It releases heat to the surrounding, but it cools. It changes back into the liquid state. Now, when it changes into the liquid state, that is how clouds are formed. So, when we talk about a cloud, we are talking about water droplets, a mass of water droplets that have been suspended. They have been suspended in the atmosphere. Now, having said that, we shall see this, that clouds are classified according to the appearance, how they look like, their height, their shape, and even size, right? Now, that means that we looked at the types of clouds, and these types of clouds, the four of them actually, there were four types of clouds. All these four types of clouds are formed according to their appearance, their size, and shape. To that regard, it means that we have four types of clouds that we looked at last time. The four types of clouds. Here, the first one is the high clouds. Then the low clouds. We have medium clouds and clouds of great height. Right? We have the high clouds, low clouds, medium clouds, and clouds of great height. And what does it mean? Actually, from the words themselves, this means that clouds of great height are those clouds that keep on actually climbing up, and low clouds are clouds that are found almost close to the surface of the earth, while medium clouds are not found high in the atmosphere. They are also not found low on the surface. but they are actually in the medium height. Here, the high clouds are clouds that consist of ice crystals. Ice crystals, and they are not usually found up high in the atmosphere. Examples include the cirrocumulus. Here we have cirrocumulus. We also have cirrostratus. We also have cirrus. All these three categories are types of high clouds. Some pictures that show this type of clouds are as illustrated. You can see here an illustration picture showing high clouds. You can see ice crystals. They are found high above in the atmosphere. We also have another picture here showing the ice crystals. All this example that we've mentioned, the cirrus and cirrocumulus, cirrostratus, all of them are examples of high clouds. That's the first category. Second category of clouds, we said, are the low clouds. You understand that? Low clouds. Now, these clouds are flat and they resemble fog. They are flat and resemble fog. Examples include stratus. This word here is read or pronounced stratus. And stratocumulus. Stratocumulus is also another. Stratocumulus. Sometimes the stratas form near the surface, and when they form near the surface, what happens? We look at it whenever we see, we call it fog. It is actually clouds that have formed near the surface. The low clouds, they are formed near the surface. Good. Next, we shall also look at pictures of this type of cloud, the low cloud, which are here. This is one picture. There's also another picture showing the low clouds. Here, you can see them. Good. The next type of clouds that we shall look at is medium clouds. The medium clouds. These are the clouds that are most common. We usually see them especially whenever we have rains. Sometimes they are dark with a flat base, while some are white. So some are dark, actually, some are dark, while others are white. But key characteristic or key feature is that they have a flat base. They have a flat base. Now, when we talk about having a flat base, the base is here. When we talk about flat base, then the base is flat. Then the clouds can be formed their side, but they have a flat base. A flat base. This is the flat base. These are medium clouds. They are dark gray in color. Sometimes they are white. Now, one important thing you should know about them is that normally these clouds here are responsible for thunderstorms and rain. They bring heavy rain. Examples include the nimbus and nimbostratus. Nimbus and nimbostratus. So you can see examples include the nimbus and nimbostratus here. Nimbostratus. Those are the two examples of the medium clouds, nimbus and nimbostratus. We have said that they are usually sometimes, and some of them are gray, dark gray in color. Some others in appearance, they are white. Good. Moving on to the next, we have pictures of this type of clouds. You can see them. The color speaks for itself. Wow. Here you can see the gray actually. Here, these clouds here, normally, if you have ever seen a situation just before it rains, just before heavy rains, you must have observed in the atmosphere and seen this type of clouds. These are the type of cloud that bring thunderstorms and rain, medium clouds. Moving on to the next, our final type of cloud is clouds of great height. Clouds of great height. Now, class, when talk about clouds of great height or great vertical, then here they are massive clouds, rounded, cotton-like, and less horizontal. Less horizontal. These clouds are vertical, of vertical height. Less horizontal. Horizontally, they are narrow, but vertically, they have a great height. They sometimes billow or move to great heights. To billow is when the clouds are actually moving up in a plume like that of a smoke. They include the cumulus and altocumulus. So the two examples of clouds of great vertical are cumulus and altocumulus. Good. That brings us to the end of our lesson today, while we are trying to revise about clouds. We have looked at the 4 types of clouds, that is the cumulus. Actually, we looked at those examples. One of them was clouds of great vertical. Another one, we have medium clouds, the high clouds, and the low clouds, with the examples including the cumulus, the altocumulus, the cirrus, and the stratus. That brings us to the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching.